Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CrossWorlds Escape. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. We are ready for some building, people. So I'm ready. I want to take this out of here. That's the first thing we're going to do. Get that out of here. Do I get resources back? I'm supposed to. Let's see. I did. I got a couple of planks, a little bit of bark, a little bit of leaves. So that's not bad. I got a little bit of stuff back. You're supposed to get like half of it back. So that's a good thing. You know what? I've got a bit of a platform lined up here. We're going to take these guys out of here. No, put these over here first. We got to put these over here first, and then we can bring them down. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I guess I've already got that on my hotbar. I started to expand it a little bit out this way. This is going to be the house out here, and then we'll come through a door, and this is going to be our work area here. I've added a couple of chests. We've got our furnace still out here. I've added one more dry rack out here for the meat. When we get raw meat, we can put that in there and get that into the dry rack and dry it. Like number 7 on the hot bar right now. I've got some that I dried right now, kind of a jerky type thing. The freshness is now down to 210, so it's not great, but it does last a lot longer. Now, oh, there's a wolf. I see a wolf out here. I know the game is dark. I know it's a little bit darker than most games we probably play, but I can't turn the gamma up anymore. It's as far as it goes. Planks and cloth for a bed. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take this out of here. We're going to get rid of that because I can't build with that here. We're going to do that right there. And we're going to put... Come on. I know you'll go there. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. All right, beautiful. I think that's good. Yeah. That's going to be good. Okay, so I'm going to put that other foundation away. I don't want a big house because we're going to want to... Oh, dragonflies. We're going to want to keep it small for this first winter. We have hit summer, by the way. If we go to our journal and take a look at our journal, we are now 8 days in. So summer is here. Well, maybe it's the last day of spring, but the temperature is definitely heating up. It is getting hot. Where do I go back for that? Temperature 92 degrees, so we are getting very hot. The days are getting warm for sure. I want to make the walls out of stone. I think that would be a good thing to do. We're gonna need that. I went out and picked up a bunch of leaves. I think you guys are right about the moss too that you mentioned in the comments. I'm getting that with my knife off those mossy stones. I think that might be the case. And then what else do we need for stone? You can't make a stone found. Do we have stone foundations? We do have stone foundations. Oh man, I wish I'd done that. Maybe we should make our first walls out of wood. You know what? I'm going to change my mind. We're going to go ahead and make the first walls out of wood. We'll try that out. You never know. I mean, we're just barely scraping the surface of the game so far, and it might be that we decide we're going to want to go live someplace else. I've got a piece of cloth on me too. Oh, that's because we took the tent down. Okay, that's right. And some rope. Oh, good. It's going to rain. That's going to be nice. That's going to be helpful because it's going to keep us, I think, a little bit cooler. Yeah, 78. One of you mentioned I should get some clothes made. Yeah, I do agree with that. I'm thinking I want to make the leather clothes, though, the hide clothes, to begin with. Just because I think they're going to give us a little bit more protection. If we go in here and take a look at inventory and look at the clothes down here, we can make cloth clothing. We could do that. But I kind of felt like what we should do is down here is make the pants and the shirt. They're going to give us armor. These give us armor at all? 5 armor, huh? Maybe we will make the cloth then. There's boots and stuff. Yeah, we might be able to do that. I was just thinking we could jump to the hide right away because the hide, if we could make the hide the jacket, the pants, and the boots, that would be great if we could do that. And we could see just kind of where they're going to set up on our hotbar. But right now, let's try to get a little bit of a house going because I feel like we need to kind of experience the building part of the game too. Let's do a wooden doorway, a few windows. What is this here? That's the stone. Wood walls. And then we've got wooden floors too, so we can always expand on the base down the road. Let's get that out of there. Let's put the windows down here, and the walls right here. Yeah, let's do that. Number 6. So I think where the doorway is going to go is going to be kind of right here. Yeah. And then let's put a number 3. No, number 7. A window here. 8. Another number 8. We're going to need to have room for a fireplace. And the fireplace is pretty expensive. We need 10 ingot. Well, at least it feels expensive to me right now because we've not built one yet. So I'm thinking about putting the fireplace on this wall right here. By the way, I did get attacked when I was just kind of doing some grind on my own. I also died. And the death was not my fault. No, sir. It was not my fault. I was breaking a rock, and I happened to be kind of standing on it. And it shot me up into the sky. And I mean way up in the sky. I was out there where we get the ferns, way up in the sky, and I wound up landing down by the volcano, and of course it killed me. I didn't have the signal fire up or anything else, and I died. And I found my way back. It wasn't that big a deal. Let's see exactly what we need here. We need a window, and 1, 2, 3 solid walls. So a window and 1, 2, 3 solid walls. Oh, that's awesome. We've got everything we need. I want the window in the middle, and then I want 3 solid walls. 1 here. 1. No, not there. We're going to put the whatchamacallit there. The fireplace is going to go right here. I think the fireplace is probably going to take up this entire space. I don't know. I've not built one yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Oh, we also need a door. Inventory. A door would be great. We need some more bark for that, though. Oh, we got just enough of that to do it. There we go. Let's take this and let's go ahead and put this in too. Number 6. Let's see. Right click to cancel. Left mouse. I think that's going to open it inward. No, it doesn't. It's outward. I don't like that. Now that we know, we're going to go ahead and try that again. I don't think I probably have enough stuff on me. I do. I've got just enough to make another one. Awesome. So let's spin it around and let's do that. Now it should open in. There we go. Yeah, we want it to open inward. That's great. That way when we're coming up the stairs here, we don't have it opening in our face and we got to go around it and everything else. So that's going to be good there. So I was attacked. Our water source, as you can see, is just about gone. It is so low right now that it's in dire straits right now. We don't have water. What was here was up to this level here, so you could see now that summer's hit, our water source is gone, and we're going to find ourselves having to travel a little bit for the water, or we can get some water catch basins going. Barrels that when it rains like this, it'll fill the barrels, and then we can use those to fill our water. So there's a thing like that. I had a goblin and a wolf attack me here at the base. I don't know if I aggroed them on the way back here from where we got dropped off when I died, which was, by the way, way over that direction there. But I found the volcano and followed the volcano around. It took me about a day to find my way back, and I managed to gather all of the things that I had lost. Let's go ahead and cook this up. I got it all back, and then, I got back here at base, and I was just kind of tinkering around with stuff, get the feel for the game. You know how it works. And then wound up hearing the fight music. Unfortunately, I had a bow and some arrows, and I managed to kill both of them. I got nothing off the goblin except for the torch that I've got in my inventory right now. All right, so I've got water. I have some food on me as well. Inventory. How's that food doing? 200. It's not looking so good. So there's our door. We've got a little bit of a structure going now. The fireplace, this is our fireplace. Bricks, stone, and 10 iron ingot. What we have right now is we do have brick. We've got some brick. I've been making that up, so we're good to go on the brick front, but we need stone. And we're out of wood now, so we can throw all this stuff back in here. Like so. And I'm actually throwing some sticks in here as well. There's some cloth. We'll throw that also in there. What do I need to make a couple pieces of armor? And then I do want to set out, when the sun comes up the next time, I do want to set out over by the volcano. I think you guys are right. If we go over towards the volcano, I think that's going to be a big help. We should probably also look into the workbench and the anvil, but I'm not quite sure if that's something we need right away. 4 leather and 5 sinew. And what about the leather boots, the hide boots? Leather strips, too. What do we need for to make leather strips? We don't have a whole lot of it, but we've got some. How do I make leather strips? There's the roofing. Leather strips. What do I do for that? Do I need something else in order to do that? Do I need the workbench or something like that in order to make leather strips? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Leather. Okay, so let's make a couple of those up. And let's make the boots. Treated sinew. We need 3 sinew. Okay, so I've got that as well. We've got quite a bit of that going on here. Also, we're doing pretty good there, I think. Gonna make the boots. And we might be able to make... Okay, there's the gloves. Okay. Let's see about making the rest of this armor. And then I'm saving up. I've got 4 or 5 fur right now. 5 fur. By the way, the sort button, it sorts it a little bit, but it doesn't like exactly put everything in order. It just kind of moves everything over a bit. So we've got that. So let's go inventory again. Pants. We need 5 more sinew. We've got that. The shirt. What do we need for the hat? Okay, so we've got a complete set of leather armor now. So the hat goes up here. We should be able to shift right click that. There's the shirt. There's the gloves. There's our boots. And this looks like a sword. That's definitely a sword right there. So a weapon goes there. Nice. So we've got some armor. Let's throw that back in there, that back in there, and the leather strips back in. So we're looking good there. How's our tools? 88 and 48. We can make another one of these guys on the run. We don't need to really have another one of those right away. But I would like some more arrows before we head out. Let's get all this taken care of before we decide what we're going to do. Sticks, leaves, and I could probably use some more sticks. There we go. Let's go inventory, and let's make up some stone arrows. Let's look at the arrows too. Damage 10, damage 5. We could make some bone arrows with bones. We could do those. What is this here? An iron spear. A slowing arrow. Oh, with venom. Damage 10, reduce target's movement speed. Oh, that's very cool. Ice arrow. For a short time, pull all the heat from the target. And here's some fire arrows. We need fat and cloth for those guys. Okay, so we're going to stick with the stone arrows right now. We have, I'm going to make some more. I find that I've been burning through the arrows pretty quick. And it looks like I could probably make a few more. Beautiful. I feel better about that. I feel better just having those on us right now, so that's good. Oh, we were going to make a bed. Oh, we need a bed. We need a bed so we could sleep at night. That is a great way to get your health back up. Bark and leaves. Oh, tell me I've got some bark left. There's a piece of cloth. I think I'm out of bark. Yeah, I've got all the stone over here. By the way, I did find a coal node. Broke it up. I got 4 charcoal out of it. I think I've actually cooked some of it as well. Yeah, we need some more bark. So let's go number 2. Actually, we could probably go with the number 1 and get that. The trees will kill you if they fall on you. Yeah. Yeah, we got some hide armor on now. You can see it in my arm when I swing out like that. That's pretty cool. What do we need for the bed? We needed 3 cloth. Bark. Oh, I need 5 bark. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just chop the tree down. We're gonna need the wood anyway, so we can make the roofing and stuff for the house. I'm gonna go 1 story with it, put a bed in it, and some storage inside for our clothes and stuff, because our armor is going to take damage as we get hit, and maybe even as we walk around. We'll check on it today as we continue playing here. The gamma is up all the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it is up as high as it will go. Now, if you watch as the tree disappears, it gets brighter down here. So, yeah, under the canopy of the forest, it gets dark. But if you guys can put up with a little bit of that, I'd appreciate it, because it's really a fun game, and we've just barely gotten into kind of what we can do with it. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And if I didn't mention it, the trees, if they fall directly on you, they will hurt you. I had a tree fall on me, and it took about 40% of my health away, and it was brutal. It was brutal. Let's go ahead and chop down a few trees, and we're going to head out once the sun comes up the next day. We've got to get our bed going, though, for sure. Inventory, can we make that cloth now? It was 3 cloth, right? And we can make the bed. Awesome. Okay, so we've got our bed now. There we go. I've picked all the leaves that were out there available. I think I picked all of them. Because, well, you know, you just need them for so many different things. So every now and again, I'll just take a run out there and grab up a bunch of leaves as much as I can. I don't know how fast the ferns come back. I've not really noticed trees coming back. But I did notice the stone nodes do come back relatively quickly, which is pretty awesome to see. Like I said, you got to watch out for these trees. They will, they'll kill you if they fall on you. There's a rock we can test that whole moss theory out on, that it came from the rock. You guys said you saw it come into my inventory after I had broken it with my knife. They make me nervous now, though, because I got shot in the air like that. There's a... Come on. Did I get any? I don't see any moss. Then again, it's kind of a random thing, isn't it? So we may not see the moss come in. Yeah, like none of these trees have come back. I've cleared all of these out. You can see now that we've got quite a bit of openness to us as we come through here. And I'm always going to keep doing that, because the sun does come up in front of me right there, and it does set right over here. So if we can keep this line going here where it's open like that, that's going to be pretty nice. That wolf is probably going to concern me a little bit. Let's go ahead and drop off this stone and this bark and this wood. By the way, I still can't make charcoal. One of you said I put the wood into the furnace first and then add sticks and then light it on fire. I get charcoal. I've not had it work for me like that. Maybe I'm probably doing something wrong, but see, the sort button doesn't exactly sort things for you and get them in the right order. It just kind of pulls them together. That's all it does. Let's get our bed put down, though, so we've got that going for us. Number 6. We're going to put it near the fireplace. That way when we sleep, we'll be nice and warm. And what we'll do is we'll try to put it in the middle here of this guy right here. That way, no matter which way we get out of the bed, it's going to be okay. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That looks pretty comfortable. Better than what we were sleeping on the ground in a tent, huh? Yeah. All right, sweet. So let's take a look at that fireplace again and see just what we need. Let's make this one of our next goals. And the cauldron. We need the cauldron, so we need iron. Iron is kind of my next focus of getting things together. We need 10. We're going to need 13 iron to get this going. I think what I have right now is 4 iron ingot. And I'm putting everything that's kind of done processing in here. I've got 5 ingot right now. So we could make the cauldron, but I would like to hold out. The stones, these stones out here give you kind of a random ingot or so every now and again, but not a whole lot. We got nothing going on in there. There we go. Got some leather and another sinew. Beautiful. I figure once I get the house kind of up and running, we're going to get these guys. I should probably kill us a deer. I want to get some of those arrows back if I can, you know. We gotta watch out. Yeah, let's see. How's our water thing doing down here? It's gone, I think. Yeah, it's gone. We've got a little bit right there. This whole area back in here is just this kind of marshy area. We got a bit of a house, but it concerned me that the goblin came up and attacked. I feel like I need to get the palisade walls around here too. We're not going to make it huge to begin with. We're going to kind of go easy with it for a little bit just to see. Oh, let's get this meat. I believe we have to put the meat in here raw. Like this here is losing its freshness pretty quick. If we could take one more, we could take that other meat with us, that would be fantastic. So we're going to put this, we're going to put the sinew in there. And we'll put this other stuff over here, the 2 leathers. There we go. We got those guys going. We need the fur armor by winter. So that's going to be something we're going to want to make sure we get that taken care of. And we can put this leather in there as well. And that fat can go in there. There's a couple more resins. Not quite sure what the resin's used for yet, but I'm getting quite a bit of it. So when we do need it, it's going to be nice to have. And we'll throw those sticks in there. So I've got a pretty good supply of arrows, it looks like. I think I do anyways. Durability 61, durability 48 for the picks. So those are pretty good. And like I said, we can make those on the fly when we go out. I wonder what time of day it is right now. It's pretty warm. It's 95 degrees. Does this, in here, does it give me anything? The temperature dropped a little bit. It is dropping right now, as a matter of fact. Can we make a roof piece? Just out of curiosity. What does it take to make a piece of roof? And then I'm going to cut away and we're going to come back. Where is that roof? There it is right there. Wooden roof. Planks, bark, and leaves. Plank, barks, and leaf. Okay, so planks, bark, and leaves. Alright, let's do that. Let's go ahead and make... We can make 2 of them right now. Let's do 2 of them, and we'll see how that goes. We'll throw that back in there, and we're just going to put a couple up just to see what they look like. I'm curious myself. Number 6. It's like they all have a little skylight in them. That's what it looks like, huh? So you can't change the direction of them. We're going to put this over the bed. Where'd it go? Oh, I right-clicked instead of left-clicked. Number 6. Let's try that right there. Can I build out over to here on this side? I don't think I can. Now look at that. There's no support. So there is some structural integrity involved in the game too. But now if we're under here, yeah, we could stay dry. So that's good. So we're going to need a few pieces of that stuff. But I figure we can get the fireplace here. We can get a cauldron area going in here. A few chests. This should be a big enough house for us, I would think. And then eventually, if we want to, we can continue up. If they're, continued support, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. But we'll be able to maybe do a second floor or something like that. Because we're going to want to set up a way to defend ourselves from enemies, of course. I don't know if you guys noticed either. There is greenhouse material in here too. So a greenhouse is something we can build. And this is a sprinkler. Which brings me to this barrel right here. Iron ingot 2, glue 7. We've not made glue yet. Resin. Resin and water. Okay. So that's something we're going to want to look into here shortly as well. These barrels, if we set them up and we're within a certain radius of them, we can actually put our water jugs in them, I believe. They'll fill the water jugs up. Like it's raining right now and has been all day. We could fill up several of those and get those going. But it's the iron that we need. So what I'm going to do for the rest of the time I'm here at home, we're not going to go out until the sun comes up the next day. It's going to get ready to go down now. I'm going to head out after the sun goes down. Once it comes up, we're going to go take a look over by the volcano. We're going to go over on this side of it over here. Oh, there's that village over there. Well, we're going to go out there, explore, and see what's going on. I'll be right back. Can you guys hear the roof? The raindrops on the roof? It sounds pretty cool. I just woke up, slept the night away. I was thinking maybe it might not be a bad idea to possibly make one of those headache medicines. It's summer now. It hit 103 degrees the other day, this last day. It was very hot, and I feel like that's what this headache medicine is for. Antidote. I thought there was a medication that was for headaches. Yeah, get rid of this headache. Oh, venom. I have no venom, so we can't do that. Okay, so we've got arrows. We've got a brand new axe, a brand new pick. We got our knife. Yes, it's a little dark right now. The sun is just coming up. But I feel like we could probably head out. The temperature got really, really hot. And our water is pretty much gone from down here now. It's gone. I got to go way over here now in order to do that. We're going to top off our water and grab another jug of water and get it heated up and take it with us, because I have a feeling that with it being so hot, ooh, lag, it's going to cause us to probably get dehydrated. And that's when I would think you'd get the headache. I get a headache if I get dehydrated in the summer in Arizona. So that is going to be something we're going to watch out for. Now, I have noticed that when I get up underneath the trees and under the roof of the house, the temperature drops dramatically, which is really cool. I don't know how they manage to do stuff like that, but it's pretty cool. Let's throw that one in there. Let's turn this on. This is just going to take a second to do. You can see it by standing by the fire. My temperature is skyrocketing right now. It's up to 88, 90 degrees right now. It's just flying. Come on, let's get that water cooked. There we go. All right, beautiful. All right, let's head out. We can live on berries and stuff like that. Inventory, do I have a torch on me? I do. Let's do that right there, and I'll turn this on. That way you guys can see a little bit better. And we're going to take it easy coming down here. Head over towards the volcano and see if there's any resources over here that we might need. I'm willing to bet we're going to find some good stuff over there. Wow. It took a long time. I didn't realize we set off like almost in the middle of the night. I should probably check the moon. I don't think you sleep all that long. I think you sleep maybe an hour. It's still pretty dark out, but we're making our way up towards the desert. It doesn't look like you can get in through the side here. You just have to kind of find an opening to go into. So we're going to take a look and see. I'm going to turn this off and see just what is in the desert. I see some cactus. It's raining here. The temperature is going up, which I kind of expected. Gather. There's some sand. Can we do anything with this here? Oh. What do we get? Cactus. Always remember that if you accidentally pushed a pot of cactus, it's better to let it fall than to try to catch it. Quench your thirst. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Okay, so that's up 90. That brought it up 10 each. I was kind of concerned about us not having water. We've got an empty water jug on us. There's bound to be enemies in here, I would think. Let's grab a little bit of this sand. We'll take some of this with us. Temperature's 103 degrees right now. I'm waiting. I'm trying to see if it's so detailed about the stuff as if our water is going to go down faster when we're out here in the extreme heat. 104 degrees right now. We're not taking any damage yet. But you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the ground is all ripply and stuff. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like coal. 7 coal we picked up off of that right there. Let's go ahead and get a couple more of these guys. We don't really need the water, but we'll have the water just in case we do. I don't think I'm actually hitting it. There we go. There we are. Nice. 102 degrees. Water's down to 90%. Food's at 91%. We're doing pretty good in terms of those two things right there. No big deal there. I want to be good to have a second base kind of set up in the desert so you could, you know, survive in the winter. I don't know how cold it gets in the desert yet, but we'll see. I know it gets cold out in the world, though. We should probably chop down one of these palm trees and see what it gives us. Inventory. I'm going to eat these mushrooms right here and get them out of my inventory. I'm going to drop these sticks and those stones. And that's the sort button. You can see it just kind of puts everything together. So we've got a little bit of sand, a little bit of coal. We've got the cactus. We got some moss. I'm going to drop those leaves too. I know. Dropping leaves? What are you, crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy. We've got a stone over here, though. What is this one over here? Is this just a regular stone, or is this something special? This looks like something special to me. More stone. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's iron. Oh, iron. Oh, very good, very good, very good. The desert's kind of a maze back in here, isn't it? We want that iron. If we can acquire this iron and this coal today, that would be great. I'm going to grab a little more of this sand while we're walking. There's an exit right there out of here. 106 degrees. Water's down to 84%. Food at 99%. It seems to be okay. Our health, though, is down to 90%. So this is definitely having an effect on our health. 89% now. Okay, let's get out of the desert. See if the temperature goes down, if that's going to help us. Ooh, boy. 106, 104, 106.4. 3, the temperature's going down, going down. It did mention in the forums that if you live by the water, near a stream or a river and stuff, it's really going to help your temperature out. Let's get underneath this tree and see if the shade will help us. Okay, we stopped losing health. Temperature's down to 104 now. I would expect to lose some health with as hot as it is in the desert. But we're still losing health. Still dropped to 79%. 104 degrees. Okay, so wow, we can't be out here in this weather. It's too hot. Let's get underneath the canopy of the forest and see if that helps. 79% health, though. The temperature is still going down, and it's just the morning time right now. So it did say survive the summer and the winter. Now, what I'm thinking right now is, okay, maybe the leather clothing is much hotter to wear than the other clothing, the cloth clothing. You get less protection, but it is lighter on your body. Maybe that's the case? Let's get up underneath this canopy of the forest here and see what happens. Looks like maybe 104, 105 degrees is kind of the key temperature. Okay, we're dropping below 100 degrees now. We should be soon. Being in the forest would help. We're out of the sun. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Inventory. I think if we eat one of those, bring our water all the way up, eat that last piece of meat, 100%. That got us back up to 81% health. I'm going to kind of head back towards the house. This is interesting. So maybe in the summertime, it's about going on night runs. You have to go out at night. Our house should be back this way. I'm just keeping my eyes open for anything that might jump out at us. I realize it's probably dark under here too. If it gets to be too dark and you guys still can't see, then I don't know what we're going to do. I've done as much as I can do. I really enjoy the game, though. I think it's pretty cool how it's kind of tricky. You gotta, like, 96 degrees right now. We're at 81% health still. I don't think our health is going to come back up, but we've managed to get out of the temperature. Now our house, sitting out like that is with no tree canopy over it anymore, it gets above 100 degrees on the platform that we have the chests and stuff on. So that's going to be probably an issue. Where's that volcano? There it is right there. So we're going to kind of cut through the forest here and see what else we find. We found iron. which is fantastic. So the desert's a good place for iron. I'm willing to bet the mountains are probably pretty good for iron too. Ooh, lag. I'm guessing that we're going to be down this way here. Temperature's still good, 94.5. We're doing good. Lots of clay back in here. Tons of stone. Some of it we can harvest. There's a lot of clay though. Oh wow, here's some more water too. What if I stand in the water? What does that do? Temperature's dropping. Not what I'd call fast, but it's definitely a good thing. Volcano is still right there. Our house is going to be over this way a little bit, I think, still. Yeah, in the forest, it's going to be darker. Oh, there's something over here. I don't see anybody. The gate's open. Oh boy. We got one to run away. They'll come back after you? I'm just wondering if there's anybody actually in there. We'll drop some of this stuff. Okay, that did not go so well. We do have a fort, though, near our place. The door was open. What do we have? 3 wolves come out of it. I'm still too heavy. What can I make? We could drop those planks. We could drop those sticks. Sort. And I'm not dropping the iron. I'm not going to drop that iron. Let's see if we can find those other 2 wolves. If we can kill those other 2 wolves, we can find out if there's anything else inside of this area. Do they run back inside? This is pretty cool. It's a brazier there. I can't close the gate. Where those wolves go, though? It would just be like me to have these wolves... Oh, here we go. What can I stack? That's 25 on me. That's 25 pieces on me. Can I get the sinew to come with me? I can. Okay. We could drop these sticks. Oh, that meat would be really good, but I'd rather have the hide right now. Yeah, I'd rather have the hide. Okay, so that's 2 of the wolves. Let's see if they've got anything decent in there. There's chests that we can loot too, I believe. This is like a goblin-free area. I can't even get up on that little step there. Oh, cabbage seeds and an axe. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do that right there. Just t-shirt, a spear, and some stones. I'm going to throw that torch in there. What's our inventory now? 26 out of 25. We're going to need to get a bigger bag, for sure. I'm going to keep the fat. And that. Let's go ahead and drop the stone off. The stone is one of the easiest things to get a hold of, right? Look at that pitchfork in the hay. Can I take this rope? I can't take the rope. It's kind of like a drawing there. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's chickens in here. And geese. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can have them. Oh, I can't move. Okay, so I gotta come back here. Let's put those back. Inventory. Why can't I move? Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck. Oh, crap. Can I break this? Can I not break this? Okay, I'm gonna have to back out and see if I can come back in. Alright, I just died. I'm stuck on that fence. I couldn't get off the fence. There was a wolf, all of a sudden there's a bug, and now there is a goblin inside this area too, so I have lost everything we had. There's no, I don't think we can just go back and get it back either. Oh my god. Ugh, we are a long ways away from home too. Dang it. What do we have here? I've never spawned here before, but there's probably going to be some good stuff for us here. There's an axe and a bow. Yeah, when I spawned back in there, all of a sudden there was a goblin in one of those watchtowers shooting at me. There's some kind of a giant grub thing too. Don't know what it was. So this is an interesting area. Like a graveyard or something going on here. Kind of interesting. Man, we had a bunch of iron on us too. I should have run home, dumped all that stuff off, and then headed back out the door again. Because we're going to be in... I'm in some trouble now. I need to get all of our stuff put back together again, so if we do get caught out here by something, we're not going to lose everything again. Dang it. Yeah, when I spawned back in, I was still stuck on that fence. So there's nothing I could do about that. Nothing at all I could do about that. Let me get a little bit of stone. You need to have one of those, that gal, that statue, you need to have it set up, and then that's where you spawn, and then she breaks. You've got to remake it each time. Can I make a pick yet? No, I need more bark. Yeah, I need more bark. Okay, so I can make it back home. I'm not concerned about that because I can just find the volcano. I can find my way home, so that's easy. It's unfortunate that I lost all that stuff, though. You don't have a bag that drops or anything like that. You just lose it. It's gone. So I'm gonna have to go back to that desert and get more stuff. More stuff. So that's going to have to wrap up today's episode, I think. I'm going a little long as it is. We died. That's not even a fair and square death either. I don't feel like I've actually died on the game legitimately unless, prior to starting to play it and stuff, I was just fooling around in the wintertime and I died. But that just shouldn't count as a death. I shouldn't get stuck on a fence and then die. That just, it really sucks. So anyways, I've got to get all my stuff back, our stuff back. Head back out there, and we'll just resume. I'm gonna put those on. I got a little bit of armor on me now, but yeah, they killed me quick. As I was loading back in, also it should be noted that where'd that volcano go now? It was over this way. They were shooting at me before I was in. So I'd already taken a bunch of damage before I even got back in there. So, it's an alpha game, of course. It's still under development and stuff like that. So these things happen. I'm not gonna freak out about it. We did have a lot of iron on us. That's what I'm most concerned about, is that we lost all that iron. It would have been nice to have been able to hold on to that. There was nobody in the village when we first got in there, and I'm a little surprised to see that there were so many in there once, once I respawned in. It's like it activated everybody in that village, and they came after me with a vengeance. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little more CrossWorlds Escape. See what it's all about. And wow, it could be pretty hellish. That's for sure. Watch that desert, man. Watch that desert, especially in the summer. It's getting hot. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I do look forward to talking to you again next time.